gentlemen. Her finger toying with my entry button. Please, oh, for heaven's sake. Her finger toying with my entry button. It's the beautiful, the controversial, the courageous, and the cuddly movie star with a deceptively simple name. Please, welcome Sean Young! Gorgeous. Madge, the badge for Sean, please. Thank you, darling. There we are. I'll just pop it there. I know, Sean. Please, I know that's not the correct spelling of your beautiful name, but it makes it easier for me to pronounce it. And it does describe your lovely little hairstyle slightly, too, doesn't it? Oh, don't you love my home, Sean?
It's so nice to see you. I love it to death. I really do.
It's beautiful, and yet you live in Arizona. Why do you, Sean?
Well, when the pressure got too tough here in Hollywood, sometimes I just needed to be alone with my animals, my dogs, my cats, my horses, my husband. And my husband said he thinks you're a fox. He especially loves your hair. It's the color of his birthstone.
Is it amethyst?
Yes.
You know, who advised you to go to Arizona and leave the kind of rat race of Los Angeles that...
Well, I had a rolfer. A rolfer is,
What way did you have him, darling? I mean, Did he... What is he?
He's a deep muscle tissue massage person. And you have 10 sessions with him, and he works on different parts of your body.
Does he?
Yes.
Can you have 11 sessions if you want one?
You can go for your advanced rolfing.
Oh, can you? Does it hurt?
Well, yes, the 5th session and the 7th session hurt.
Oh, I might recommend it for Madge in that case. I don't know. I need to know exactly what it's about because I think I might quite enjoy it, mightn't I? It might be good for me. But I'd need to know a bit more about it. After all, it'd be nothing worse than being locked in a cubicle with a strange man wearing a rather stained nylon overall telling you he's going to give you the rolfing of a lifetime. I think it'd be nice. It would be very nice if your husband took it up because then you could rolf each other and perhaps achieve simultaneous rolfing. You have a lovely figure.
Oh, thank you.
Goodness me, I'm at that time of life where I nibble a bit too much. But you're slim and beautiful. You are. What's the secret?
Well, I don't diet, but I have a trouble keeping weight on. I'm just desperate to keep the weight on.
Goodness, if only we could say that, girls. A lot of us wish we could. But we are what we eat, Sean Young, aren't we? Well, I think we are. I only eat salads. I do. Well, lately I've been just sticking to salads, and they're not necessarily boring. Particularly, cheesecake salads. I love them. And I like double chocolate chip non-fat fudge salad too, with whipped cream, and I love a pork chop salad. I really enjoy that. Slimming can be a pleasure with salad, Sean. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my wonderful new butler, Cesar Romero. Lovely. Oh, Cesar, what can I do for you?
Excuse me, madam, but your first guest, Miss Sean Young, has arrived.
Well, thank you very much, Caesar. I know She is actually here, Caesar. I've been talking to her for some time, as a matter of fact. I'd much prefer you announce my guests before they arrive, rather than at the point where they're beginning to outstay their welcome. Would you mind? No, I mean that nicely. Would you? Thank you, Caesar. That will do. By the way, Caesar, are my security devices armed?
Yes, madam.
If I don't want any unwelcome intruders, thank you so much, Caesar. Caesar Ramirez! You know, Sean, Caesar makes a scrumptious salad. He does. As a matter of fact, you know, I need to escape, too, to some kind of Arizona of the human spirit. Sean, I do. I need to pop into my stretch limo and... Well, perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned stretch limos to you, darling, because you had a bit of an adventure in one in No Way Out, didn't you, with little Kevin Costner? Remember that?
Little Kevin Costner.
I want to ask you, was that a difficult scene to do with little Kevin?
No, not with little Kevin. No, it was an easy scene.
She's listening, Sean. It's an exciting career, Sean Young's. It's getting better and better. But you had bad luck filming Batman, didn't you?
Yeah, I broke my arm, my
poor
shoulder.
mite. Was it very painful?
It wasn't. Actually, it happened so quickly that it only was painful afterwards. I remember being in the hospital on this gurney waiting to get an x-ray, and they had pushed me up next to this poster, and it said on the poster, "Sad news for the sunflower because of polyunsaturated butter."
Oh.
You know? And I remember looking at it.
Is fixed in your mind?
It is.
It's spooky, really, isn't it? What trivial things we remember. And then bring up again at talk shows. But I must say, tell me, have you suffered any ill effects? What's that? We've got a crossed line here, I'm afraid.
Yes, tonight on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, we're looking at the home of the most famous femme fatale here in Filmland. None other than the distinguished diva from down under herself, Dame Edna Everage, the woman who once said her interior decorator and her gynecologist were one and the same person.
What insensitive oaf he is.
It's just another deceptive
Time
face
for
of
my
Hollywood
technology.
Or is it a home? A real home?
That was a public service disaster. Caesar.
Yes.
Sweep up, Mr. Leach, will you, darling?
Yes. Very happy.
Call the paramedics while we take a break.
Still to come with Dame Edna, Barry Manilow, and Burt Reynolds.